Hi everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Hassan, an editor at VPN Guys, and your host for today's video. Today we're going to be answering a question that has been popping up quite a lot on a lot of platforms including Reddit and Quora. The question is, why is YouTube recommending me videos based on someone else's searches in the same household? And is this an online security breach? Now I know this may sound strange that you're signed into your account and you're using a VPN at least most of the time, but you still keep seeing videos that have nothing to do with your interests. And worst of all, they're based on what other people are watching in your household. Now let's break down why this happens and whether it is a privacy issue that you should be concerned about at all. Let's get started. So what's happening here? Why is YouTube recommending videos that has nothing to do with what you're interested in? Well, there are a few things at play over here. First of all, YouTube doesn't care about what you like. It also tracks devices that are using the same network. So if multiple devices in your household are connected to the same Wi-Fi, YouTube might be taking their algorithms into account as well, even if they're separate accounts. But it's not just the devices. The IP address of these devices plays a critical role here. If everyone is on the same network equally, and if none of them are using a VPN, then your public IP address is what YouTube uses to suggest videos. It's actually not a breach of personal information, but more of a mix of activities based on a shared network experience. Now, some of you may be wondering that I use a VPN most of the time and it's still happening. Well, great point. When you're connected to a VPN, your IP address or your dedicated IP address is usually far away from the location that you're actually situated in, which in turn should protect your device from the browsing habits of local devices. But here's the catch. If you use a VPN for most of your activities, it still may not be enough. YouTube may still track you through your browser settings, your cookies, and other services that you're logged into. Of course, if you leave your device signed in and someone else uses it to watch content, you're going to get recommendations for that. Now this is where things get tricky. Is this a privacy breach? Well, technically no. It's not a legal breach because technically this all is part of YouTube's data policy, because they're using your network and device to extract information to recommend videos to you. Also, they try to stick you around for a longer watch time on YouTube by recommending you videos from people around your household. It does feel a little invasive still, right? If you're concerned about the privacy of your online activities, well, you're not alone. Imagine if someone in your household was watching adult content and it started showing up on your device. I mean, that's not cool. So how do you avoid this? Well, let's talk solutions. Here's some things that you can try. Firstly, clear your browser cookies regularly. You'd be surprised how much data is stored and used for tracking. Second, log out of YouTube when you're not using. This ensures that your recommendations stay true to you and your viewing habits on. Third, use separate devices or profiles. If you can, get your family members to sign into their own YouTube accounts. This prevents their activity from affecting your suggestions. 4. Consider using a private browsing mode. This prevents YouTube from tracking your browsing data while still letting you use the platform. And lastly, adjust your Google privacy settings. Google's personalized recommendations come from many places, not just YouTube. So make sure you limit the data collection where you can. Now you're probably also wondering, does this happen on other websites too? The short answer is yes. It's not just YouTube. Websites like Amazon and Reddit can also read through your network and device recommendations to give you recommendations on their platform. Of course, the level of tracking may vary based on the platform, but the fact remains that they do track your browsing habits. So, if you're browsing on Amazon or social media, you should know that they track your personal information and your browsing habits to give you more content to read upon. And they do this to increase engagement and, of course, in turn, sales. So to wrap it up, while YouTube recommending videos to you based on what your household watches isn't exactly a security breach, it can actually feel like it, especially if privacy is your top priority. The best way to manage this is to be mindful of your network and IP settings and to be mindful of what accounts you're logged in on. on which device. If you're concerned about privacy, then using a VPN, keeping an eye on your internet settings, and clearing all your cookies and cache can really help narrow down your concerns. Remember, the internet is far from perfect, but managing everything that connects you to the internet can help you be mindful of your privacy. With that said, thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up like always and share this with your friends and family. And subscribe to our channel for more tech insights, VPN reviews, and so much more. Drop a comment below telling us about your experience with YouTube's recommendations. Are you feeling like YouTube's keeping a close eye on your household? We'd love to hear from you. With that said, we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.